Get your act together. What are you even doing anyway? You know you made me late for class, don't you? What are you gonna do if I fail this class?
Don't take your anger out on me, Tanya. You're the one who overslept. Do you not know how to use an alarm? I woke you up on time as promised, just like I always do. But you just kept sleeping. Don't blame me because you won't get up.
What? Come on! You know you can't just wake me up once. You have to do it until I actually get up. It's your fault, Janice.
Hey, I was trying to get you up for at least 30 minutes, starting at 6. I tried right up until I had to go to work, but you just wouldn't get up. I have a job and I can't spend my whole morning trying to get you out of bed. I bet you were up late playing games again last night, weren't you?
No, not last night. No games last night. Last night I was talking on the phone. I was talking to my boyfriend until pretty late.
At any rate, you stayed up too late just like you often do. So this is your own doing. Don't blame me for your oversleeping. You're in college now, so it's time for you to start standing on your own 2 feet.
Oh, here we go again with the lecture. Please spare me. I really don't want to hear this first thing in the morning. I don't need my maid acting like my parent. Thank you very much.
I'm not your maid. I'm your stepmother. When are you gonna outgrow this constant need to rebel and contradict me? It's gotten pretty old.
You're not my mom. Don't try to be. I'll never accept you as my mom. All you are is my dad's second wife. Nothing more than that. And I will never try to get along with you. Never! I was here first. And don't think I don't know that you're secretly ridiculing me because I couldn't get into Dartmouth. You think I'm a joke because I can get into your alma mater. I can feel you judging me. But I'm warning you, don't look down on me. You have no right.
I don't look down on you. How many times have I told you that? It's not the results, but the process that's important. That's what I believe. Dartmouth or whatever. It just doesn't matter. And you've got friends and are having fun at school now too, right? So that's all that matters. Enjoy yourself and get your education.
Easy for you to say. Wow, you really annoy me sometimes. Enough already. Please just leave me alone. Once I'm done with classes today, I'll be out drinking with friends. It'll probably be an all-nighter, so I won't be home for dinner.
Hang on, Tanya. We need to talk about that. You know you're still not legal drinking age. You're still only 20. And your birthday isn't until next month. It's just around the corner. But you are absolutely not allowed to go out drinking until then. Your father and I are in agreement on this.
This again? Oh, give me a break, please. I'm not a kid anymore, so please just let me do what I want to do.
You may not be a kid anymore, but you're not old enough to drink legally, so we won't allow it. And that's that. You're still living in this house, eating our food and not paying rent, so you'll abide by the rules of the house while you're still here. And I know that you've been told the same thing by your father.
My dad is the one paying the mortgage and putting food on the table, not you. I depend on him, so I'll abide by his rules. I agree to that. But I won't depend on you, and I won't be taking any orders from you. Ever.
I get you out of bed every day, Tanya. Every day. I'd say you depend on me quite a bit, actually. Yes, you definitely depend on me.
Ugh, enough already. This issue is moot. Because I'm going out drinking tonight and you can't stop me. I don't care about the house rules and I don't care about your grumbling. I don't take orders or lectures from maids. Understand?
Mark, sorry to bother you at work. I know how busy you are. Can you talk right now? It's important. I'm just taking a late lunch, so yeah, I can talk right now. What's going on? Everything okay? You don't usually call me while I'm at work. It's about Tanya. I just can't get through to her. She's bound and determined to go out drinking with her friends. I told her our position on that once again, but she won't listen to me. Same old story. Can you talk to her about it? I think you should. For her sake and for ours. That girl. Always looking for a fight with you. She just has to go breaking rules, doesn't she? I just had a serious talk with her about this stuff not very long ago, but she doesn't seem to have taken any of it to heart.
And I know it's a little late to ask you this, but I have to do it. Mark, it's really difficult for me to have to deal with her about these issues. I hate to ask you, but can you please take care of this stuff from now on?
Sure. But may I ask why?
Her attitude towards me has just gotten worse and worse lately. It's gotten to the point where she's so rude to me that I'm afraid I'll lose my temper with her. She's even been calling me her maid lately. I'm at my wit's end with her.
She actually said that to you?
Yes. You know, she and I have never gotten along great, but things are really bad now. Lately, their relationship has really gone downhill. It's really strange, and I don't understand it, but she has some kind of obsession with Dartmouth. You know she didn't get in there, right? Now she keeps talking about how I went there and she couldn't get in.
She couldn't get in there and she's still taking it out on you, huh? That's no good.
I know she really tried hard to get in, and she was even willing to wait a year to get in if she had to. Her grades were excellent, and she had great recommendation letters from her teachers. She just didn't do well on the essays and the interview. She was nervous, I'm sure. It happens to everyone. It seems like she still won't forgive herself for that. That's no good.
Yeah, but it's wrong for her to take that out on you. That's also no good. And calling you her maid? That's just not right. She needs to apologize for that. Does she even know how much you do for her and for us all the time?
I actually have a suggestion. You may not like it, though. What if I leave for a while?
Huh? What do you mean by leave? Are you leaving me? You want a divorce? Have things been that bad between you and Tanya?
No, it's nothing like that. Don't worry. It's not about divorce. I'm talking about just going away for a little while. I recently got an offer to start a new position with my company in another city, and I'm seriously considering it.
What kind of position? Is it a promotion? Where are they sending you?
They asked me if I'll go to Chicago for them. And it's a long-term assignment. Probably about 2 years. 2 years is long, but it's a great opportunity, so I want to follow up on it and see where it leads. Plus, it could be a good way to put some distance between Tanya and myself. The timing seems good. What do you think?
Yes, I do see your point. It might be a good time to try to cool things off a bit. If we just go on the way we have been, both of you are just gonna get more and more stressed out by the situation. I'll be a bit lonely, but I'll manage. I may actually have new opportunities of my own, too.
Yeah, I do think that actually putting distance between her and me will make a big difference. Much bigger than just talking about it. She's probably gonna see this as me running away, but there's not much I can do about that. I do think that it's the best solution to the current situation, though.
I know you're not running away. Don't worry about that. It's a great opportunity for you, so go to Chicago and make us proud. Leave the house and Tanya to me. I'll handle everything while you're gone.
Really? You'd do that for me?
Yes, of course. We're a team, remember? I've been concerned with Tanya's behavior lately, too. I don't like what I'm hearing from you, and I don't like what I'm hearing from her either. I'm definitely gonna talk to her about a few things. Father to daughter. Hopefully, by the time you come back, this house will be an easier one for you to live in.
That'd be great. Thanks. I can't wait to hear how things go.
Oh, that reminds me. You deserve some time off from everything. If you're gonna leave next month, why don't you take a little solo trip before that? Go to the beach or maybe a resort for a few days. Wouldn't it be nice to get away? You can recharge your batteries and go to your new assignment refreshed and ready. How does that sound?
Wow, that's a great idea. I'd love to do that. But Tanya's 21st birthday is right around that time, you know? We all have to help her celebrate it that night. Maybe until late, too.
I'm pretty sure she plans to be out drinking with friends that night. We can have our family celebration anytime. It doesn't have to be on her exact birthday. You should go ahead and take your trip. Don't worry about Tanya and her birthday. I'll handle all that, too.
Then I think I'll take your advice and have my little trip. Thanks, dear. See you soon. Love you.
Tanya, happy 21st. Hope you have a great one. Have you met up with all your friends and started drinking already?
Yeah, it's great to see everyone. I'm having a great time. And as of today, I am legally allowed to drink. Finally! So that's exactly what I'll be doing in large quantities.
Good for you. Have a great time. You're officially an adult now in every way, and you can do what you want. But it also means you have to take personal responsibility for yourself and your behavior. So just remember that, okay? With freedom comes responsibility.
Yeah, I know all that. You always have to lecture me, don't you? But this does mean you're not going to treat me like a kid anymore, right?
Yeah, that's probably true. We all have some adjusting to do, I guess.
Okay then. In that case, I have something to say right now. Now that I finally can. Please leave our house and don't come back.
What? What did you just say?
That's right. I'm not a kid anymore, and I don't need you and your lectures. So please just pack your things and get out of my house. As soon as possible. You're not needed or welcome here anymore.
Get out? What are you thinking? What's this all about all of a sudden? What's gotten into you?
There's nothing sudden about it. I've been wanting you gone for a long time. And I decided a long time ago that if you were still here on my 21st birthday, I'd make sure to put an end to this. Finally.
Huh? An end to what?
You really never understood your place, did you? You're his second wife. You're not his first wife, and you're certainly not my mother. And you've annoyed me more than enough with your mom act. Maybe this'll finally make you understand your place in this family. Now get out of here and don't come back.
Wow. You think I'll just disappear because you tell me to?
Hey, I'm an adult and I say that's how it's gonna be. So you can consider this a serious demand made by an adult. It's not a prank or a practical joke made by a kid. So you'd be wise to take it seriously and not ridicule or dismiss it. Get it?
Tanya, how could you? Even for you, this is cruel and selfish. What do you think your father will say about all this?
Today is the day I've been waiting for. It's the day I become a full-fledged adult and own my power. Your maid services are no longer needed here. You're dismissed.
Fine. Have it your way. Goodbye.
Take a hike. I don't want to see your face again. Ever.
Then you can live on your own now. See how you do with that. Because your father and I are both leaving.
What? You're just straight up lying now.
No, not at all. It just so happens that your father and I have reservations to leave on a trip today. That's excellent timing. He and I can both just disappear, like you asked me to.
A trip? What kind of trip? You never said anything to me about a trip.
We're going to Chicago. I already have a place to stay there, so your dad can stay with me there, and then we can take our time finding a place where we can live together there. He's here with me right now, and he's nodding his head in agreement. I promise you, I am not lying about this.
What are you even talking about? I don't believe any of this for a second. And what do you mean when you say you're both gonna disappear? You can't just do that. All I want is for you to disappear, not my dad.
No, we're both leaving. It's been decided. I can't put up with you anymore. And Janice shouldn't have to either.
What? Wait, Dad? Is that you?
Tanya, this is the last straw. It's time I cut you off for good. You should consider yourself fatherless from now on. I am through with you.
What? What do you mean, though? I thought you and I are fine. Hang on, Dad. Where is all this suddenly coming from? I don't understand. And what do you mean you're cutting me off? And why are you leaving? What are you trying to do out of the blue like this?
That's what I should be asking you. What exactly do you think you're doing? Trying to tell Janice she's not welcome in our house anymore. She's my wife. I know parents remarrying can be tough on kids, and we've always tried to do what's best for you, Tanya. But Janice is a wonderful wife, and she's worked hard at taking care of you, too. And in spite of all that, you keep acting like a spoiled little brat towards her, no matter how old you get. You need to learn some manners and respect for your elders. To put it bluntly, I'm tired of your antics and so is she. So we're leaving.
What? Why? I don't understand.
You heard me. Today is your 21st birthday and you claim that you're now an adult, right? Fine. You can take care of yourself like an adult then. Your new life starts now. You now have no mom or dad. How does that feel? And you can live your life like a real adult now, just like you've been wanting to do. Good luck.
Wait, what do you mean? I don't get it.
We're selling that house. You have 1 month to find another place to live. You'd better get a move on.
Oh, wait a minute, Dad. How can you do this? This can't be happening. Sell the house and leave? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go with Janice, of course. She got a new assignment at work and they're transferring her for a couple of years. She's already all set up and has a place to stay there. It'll work out quite well, actually.
And that's where you're gonna live? Chicago?
Yeah. See, when Janice goes, that was gonna just leave you and me here. I requested permission to work from home and got it, thinking that I'd be able to be at home and that'd help to improve your attitude. Sadly, that hasn't happened. So anyway, I'll be working from home starting next month and, thanks to you, I've just decided that I'll sell the house and follow Janice to Chicago. Since I can work from anywhere now, I have the freedom to do it, so that's what I'm gonna do. And you've given me the reason I need to do it.
You can't be serious. Please think this through, Dad. You're gonna abandon me, your loving daughter, and choose her?
Loving daughter? I don't see much loving coming from you, Tanya. You haven't lived up to that moniker at all. All I see from you is thoughtless lashing out and hurtful insults towards my wife. It's been like this for years, and I don't see you ever changing.
What? I never knew you felt that way.
That's right. Don't think I haven't been paying attention. If you thought I wasn't paying attention or didn't care, you're wrong. Janice has taken every insult and jab that you've thrown at her and hasn't given up. What's more, she's kept her mouth shut about it all and never complained to me or bad-mouthed you. And yet, you refuse to show her any respect. You even treat her as and call her your maid. As her husband, I won't stand for that. I've stood on the sidelines long enough.
Wait a minute, Dad. Please, let me explain.
After I dropped you off at your birthday party, I took Janice to the airport and put her on her flight to Chicago. Now I'm gonna go home, get my own bags packed, and follow her. I just decided. I've taken some days off work already, so I'll be getting on a plane too. It's time for a fresh start anyway.
No, don't go, Dad. This can't be true. I don't believe it. You're actually both leaving me. I don't deserve this.
Hey, you told Janice to get lost, didn't you? You told her to disappear. You're getting what you asked for, aren't you? She's gone, as of today.
But this isn't what I asked for at all. Not at all. I only wanted Janice gone. Not you too, Dad. I love you. And you selling the house? I didn't ask for that at all.
But your words and actions invited all these things, Tanya. Do you see that yet? It's time for you to reflect, I think.
Wait, please. I'll change. Once you get on that plane, what am I supposed to do? How can I live? Who's gonna pick me up for my birthday party? You're supposed to pick me up, Dad. We just talked about it a few hours ago.
You'll have to figure something out on your own. Sorry, but I won't be there.
Huh? You know that's not possible. I don't have any cash on me for a taxi and they never take credit cards. And I'm banned from Uber and Lyft. What am I supposed to do?
Figure it out on your own, that's what. Like you said, you're an adult now. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Oh, come on!
I'll send you the rest of your tuition money in one lump sum. After that, you're on your own. Be the big girl you are and do what needs to be done, Tanya. I know you can.
Wait just a minute, Dad. Please!
Goodbye and good luck. And congratulations on being a full-fledged legal adult now. I know you'll be a good one someday, after you learn a few more lessons.
Hey, are you guys really gonna sell this house? The movers were already here today getting started on stuff. It looks like they're taking everything except my stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's happening. My place in Chicago is pretty big. Your dad and I are thinking that we'll be able to live there together comfortably.
Tell me where it is. I want to be with you two. Give me the address.
No, I don't think so. How are you gonna finish college there if you move all the way over here?
I can take online classes. That's so easy to do nowadays. So please, let me live with you two?
Nope. Sorry.
Then where am I supposed to live? Don't you feel even a little bit sorry for me? Getting suddenly tossed out like this?
Not in the least. And if you have time to whine like this, you certainly have time to find a new place to live. Hurry up and don't end up out on the street.
How am I supposed to find a place? I have no idea how to look for a place.
How? Get online and start looking, that's how.
Online? Where do I look online? I don't know what websites to look at.
Yeah, there are a ton of them for sure. You have to narrow them down. First, go online and find properties, then narrow them down.
But how do I narrow them down?
You do that by price, location, amenities, etc. It depends on your personal needs and wants.
But I have no idea what I need. And I don't know how much rent should be. I don't know anything at all about amenities or layouts or any of it. If you guys are really gonna just leave me like this, the least you can do is stick with me until I have this stuff sorted out.
Trust me, Tanya. This is all gonna be a great learning experience for you. Hang in there, kid.
No, you're not just leaving me like this. I refuse to believe it. You've got to at least help me find a decent apartment. You have to.
You're all grown up now, Tanya. You said so yourself. You don't need your maid anymore, remember? I'm sure you can handle it all on your own. Good luck!
Janice, you gotta help me. I need some help or I'm gonna be out on the street. The landlord of the apartment I want is telling me that I have to pay 2 months' rent up front plus a cleaning deposit.
Then pay him, silly girl. Your dad already gave you your tuition money plus enough for living expenses. So what's the problem? You should say thank you to him, by the way.
He didn't give me enough. See, I've been staying with friends here and there, and I've been paying them back by taking them out on the town and buying groceries for them and stuff, and I've had trouble getting to class on time sometimes too, so I've had to take taxis so I wouldn't be late. I already don't have anything left. If I don't get some help, I may need to dip into my tuition funds.
What? How did all this happen?
Listen, Janice, I am so sorry about everything before. Please forgive me. Staying at my friend's place has really opened my eyes. I got it now, Janice. I see how hard you always worked at home. I'll never treat you like my maid again. I promise. Please forgive me. I mean, as my dad's wife, you're kind of like my mom, right? So please, as a mom, don't leave me like this.
Your dad and I split up, Tanya.
Huh?
Yes, so I'm not your dad's wife anymore. And I'm not your mother anymore. Or your maid, of course.
That can't be true. You and Dad got divorced?
On paper, yes. But in reality, we're still together.
What's the point of all that, then?
It was your dad's idea. He didn't want you causing me any more trouble, so he suggested that we get legally divorced. That way, there's zero relationship between you and me, and I won't have to worry about getting wrapped up in any of your problems anymore.
Wow.
So when and if you get married and finally have someone looking after you, your dad and I will get married again.
That's outrageous.
But honestly, I doubt anyone wants to marry you in your current state of affairs, Tanya. So who knows when your dad and I will be able to remarry.
You're right. I don't think there's anyone who'd want to marry me either. That's why we have to go back to the way it was before. The three of us.
No, that is definitely not going to happen. So take care, Tanya. And remember, you can spend all your tuition money if you like, but that's your responsibility. Think hard about it, because you are the only one you can depend on now. After that, I heard that Tanya used her tuition money to pay the deposit for that apartment, and she somehow got moved into the place. She was forced to start waiting tables, but she had difficulty doing both that and studying, and soon she was missing classes and showing up late for work. It sounds like she's already used up a lot of her tuition money for other things, so her college degree may be in jeopardy. When Mark heard about all this, he simply said that it's Tanya's own fault and he wouldn't be giving her any more help. Once my assignment in Chicago is finished, we'll be coming back here, but we intend to be quiet about it when we do. Will we have the pleasure of meeting a Tanya who's graduated from college and has found a good job? I have $100 that says we won't, but still, that's a bet I'd be happy to lose. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, please remember to click the like button. If you didn't, feel free to give us your opinion in the comments section below. Also, please follow our channel. Your opinions and comments keep us going. We have many more videos that we're sure you'll enjoy, so please check them all out. See you in the next video!